You're right on time for Hope TV Newswatch on this 8th day of April 2025. A very good evening to you wherever you're watching us from, and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Kimani, and signing for us tonight is Boniface Murithi. Now, the Ministry of Health has confirmed a cholera outbreak in the country, with 97 cases and 6 deaths reported across 3 counties, that is Migori, Kisumu, and Nairobi. Migori has recorded the highest number with 53 cases and 1 death. In Kisumu, 32 cases and 4 deaths have been reported, while Nairobi has seen 12 cases and 1 death. Health Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale has announced emergency measures, including the distribution of oral rehydration salts and the establishment of isolation units. The CS has urged the public to observe strict hygiene practices and seek medical help if symptoms appear. Former Cabinet Secretary and ex-Speaker of the National Assembly, Justin Muturi, has revealed that his security detail was withdrawn without prior notice on Monday evening. Muturi has said 2 police officers assigned to him in his capacity as a former speaker were told not to report for duty today. The officers reportedly informed him that the decision was made due to his perceived stance against the government.
The reaction from government has been the immediate withdrawal of my security, which happened last evening. My security personnel were instructed not to report on duty on the basis that, as they told me, that I'm fighting the government. But I said it's okay. There are very many Kenyans without, government security, and therefore it is not the kind of thing that really should worry somebody. But it's just to observe that, under the law, the retirement benefits, the Signature State Officers Retirement, Act, Chapter 197B, deputy presidents, retired speakers of the Houses of Parliament, Chief Justice and Deputy Chief Justice, former Prime Minister, former Vice President, are all covered in that act.
Moving on swiftly, and Machakos Governor Ovinya Ndeti has urged the Kamba community to rally behind Wiper Party leader Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka as he gears up for the 2027 presidential race. Speaking at a burial ceremony in Mitaboni Ward, Governor Ndeti emphasized the crucial need for collective support to ensure Kalonzo's success in the upcoming general elections.
Kwa hivyo mimi nawauliza EACC, all the government agents, let people not continue sending to you information that is not true. If you have any information or you need any clarification or you need to come and investigate, come to Machakos County. We will provide whatever you need so that you can know whether what you're being told is the truth or it's a lie. So as a county, as a governor of Machakos, I am not fearful.
The ODM party has urged its members to maintain peace and discipline ahead of Wednesday's branch elections across all the 290 constituencies. This comes after reports of violence during sub-branch elections, which left 3 injured. ODM's National Elections Coordinating Committee has promised swift action against those responsible. The elections will elect officials for various party organs, with consensus billing prioritized and voting used as a last resort.
Started receiving results from the constituencies returning officers across the country yesterday evening. Delegates elected in yesterday's exercise will be the only ones eligible to participate in the branch elections, which are scheduled for tomorrow, Wednesday, 9th April 2025. in all the 290 constituencies in the country.
Or your son that lost his life simply because you do not want to engage in an exercise which has rules, which is very well organized. It is really unfortunate. Like our Secretary for Communication and Publicity has said, the elections went on very well in all the 1,450 wards, save for those constituencies that the Central Committee had already indicated that would not participate.
To some sad news now, and former Chepalungu Member of Parliament John Koech is dead. According to his family, Koech passed away at a Nairobi hospital while receiving treatment. Koech had a distinguished political career, serving multiple terms as the MP for Chepalungu and holding various ministerial positions. Before entering politics, he worked as a high school teacher from 1973 to 1975, and later as an education officer. Despite an unsuccessful bid in 1974, he was elected Chepalungu MP in the 1979 general election, marking the beginning of his long political journey. May his soul rest in peace. The Kenya Defence Forces officers have been deployed to Mombasa to assist in an emergency response after an 11-story building located at Kilifi Corner began sinking. This raised major safety concerns for surrounding structures, prompting urgent evacuations, including nearby hospitals. The national government has ordered the demolition of the building, with the operation set to begin tomorrow and expected to last 8 hours. Mombasa Governor Abdul Swamad Sharif Nasir has confirmed that critically ill patients from Makadara Hospital will be relocated to nearby facilities during the operation.
Ni lazima tufanye mpango, watu wote will have to vacate. Hii haitodhuru nyumba yako, lakini ule mtikiso ambao kwamba utaka kuweko utasababisha athari ya masikio yako. Kila ukiwa karibu, wale wanaofanya kazi hii wanavaa vitu ambao kwamba vinawastiri na sio pamba ukasema kwa unaenda kujieka. Pili, lile vumbi litakalotoka, haswa mtu mwenye mtoto, mtu mzima, litaanza kudhuru mapafu yenu. Tatu, kuna uwezekano, hii ni bomu, jumba hata likianguka kuna uwezekano chuma, mawe kuweza kuruka. Ikiruka kuna uwezekano wa kuweza kukupiga wewe kwa sababu ulikuwa pahali ambapo kwamba inafika. Hatutaki kupata athari zaidi. Tumefahamikiana, sio? So 1.2 kilometers, the chiefs, wazee wa mitaa, community health promoters wataanza kuzunguka door to door na kuambia watu wote ya kwa kuanzia saa 12 we want no one in the houses. Tafadhalini na warai na nawasihi watu wa Mombasa, hii ni kwa sababu yenu nyinyi, ili musiweze kuumia. Tunawasihi tena, kilomita 1.2 inamaanisha ni kutoka hapa mpaka sehemu ya Markiti. Huu mtaa wote ambao kwamba walioko hapa, watijara, mtaa wote kwenda chini, mtaa huu wa Floringi, Bondeni, hata Coast General tumetoa wagonjwa. Ukitaka kujua umuhimu wa hii, Coast General Hospital tumetoa wagonjwa. Wale wagonjwa walolazwa katika ICU pia leo wanatolewa, wanapelekwa katika ICUs nyingine. So please, musianze ukaidi. Ikiwa tunatoa watu mpaka wako ICU kutoka kwa vitanda vao, wewe ni nani ambaye kwamba una afya yako usitoke? Don't run towards the blast. Ni lazima tufanye mpango.
Now, government pathologist Johansen Odur has confirmed that 19-year-old MMU student Sylvia Kemunto died from strangulation and blunt force trauma to the head. Her body was discovered in a water tank, and the post-mortem, attended by her mother Teresa Kwamboka and family lawyers Dunstan Omari and Shadrach Wamboi, revealed signs of defensive wounds, suggesting she fought for her life. Odur also dismissed rumors of Kemonto being pregnant, stating that there was no evidence of pregnancy. In response to the findings, Kemonto's family has vowed to take legal action against the institution.
Our family members, plus myself, have gone to the mortuary. The body has been identified positively, that is the body of our client. The procedure to follow is that the doctors, the pathologists will do their stuff between 1.5 hours to 2 hours. After that, the doctors will come out with a report. And before the report, very many samples will be taken. The doctors will take DNA samples. The doctors will take fluid samples. The doctors will take the relevant samples because this is a murder that has never happened in this country. So the most critical issue is that her daughter, has been identified properly, and we expect the procedures to follow and be patient members of the fourth estate and the country. Shadrach can add 1 or 2 things. We'll keep you informed as it unfolds in real time.
While it is exactly 12 minutes past the top of the hour, time now for a short break. But we still have much more news, including which teams will be facing each other in the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. So see you on the other side.
One thing I've learned about leadership, just generally in leadership, the leader is not the smartest person in the room. All right, he's not always the smartest person. When you're a leader, your strength is in the ability to be able to harness the gifts around you. It's the same thing in the family. All right, like I said, your wife is a very smart person. So you don't shut her down. All right, but you allow her to. You pick those ideas, you discuss them, and one of you make them your own.
Definitely.
It's like even in any organization, as the CEO, for example, you're not necessarily the smartest person in that organization, but you get around yourself people who are smart, people who are good in what they do, and then you take all those ideas and then you lead. And guess who takes credit at the end of the day? You take the credit at the end of the day. Because you're the leader. Isn't it? You know, so that's what leadership is all about. So being able to also just harness all those gifts that God has given you through your wife and one of you, but being able to chart the way forward.
Men on Record, every Friday at 7 p.m. Welcome to the world of Hope Media, a media unit of Christ is the Answer Ministries that is committed to spreading the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ through the transformative power of media. Hope Media is dedicated to utilizing various forms of media to spread the message of hope, love, and redemption to all people around the world. Hope Media consists of various units that work together to achieve this goal. These units include Hope FM. Hope FM is your #1 Christian radio station, offering you discussions on current day-to-day issues, inspiring music, life-changing sermons, and news updates, broadcasting 80% in English and 20% in Swahili, with listenership of over 12 million every month. Hope TV. Hope TV programming is designed to inspire, educate, and challenge the viewer with wholesome content to reach various demographic groups, children, youth, and adults, both male and female, with viewership of over 24 million every month. Hope Recording Studios. Hope Recording Studios is a state-of-the-art recording facility that offers high-quality recording, mixing, and mastering services. It is designed to meet the needs of musicians, artists, and other creative professionals who require top-notch recording facilities. Hope Creative. At Hope Creatives, we believe that inspiring graphic design work doesn't just happen. It takes the right people with wild, out-of-the-box ideas committed to the same ideals, working together to make it happen. We listen, we learn, we brand. Hope Digital. Hope Digital is a creative digital unit within Hope Media. We are driven by a passion to creatively express ourselves while influencing you with the same creative energy in online spaces and beyond. At Hope Media, we believe that media can be a powerful tool for spreading the message of hope as well as grow your business through advertisements. And we do this with excellence. For more information regarding our services, please visit www.hopemediakenya.org or call us on 0709 861 180. Hope Media. We keep hope alive.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, stakeholders in both the health and the human rights sector have raised concerns over alarming cases of teenage pregnancies in Laikipia County that are associated with period poverty. Speaking in Nanyuki during a 10-kilometer run organized by Binti Mwangaza, a community-based organization in Nanyuki, and the targeted to create awareness on period poverty, they revealed that out of 20,000 pregnancies annually, more than 6,000 were attributed to teenagers. Our very own Alice Diana with more on this.
Harmful cultural practices, lack of access to menstrual hygiene products, and poverty have been highlighted as some of the challenges associated with the high number of teenage pregnancies in Laikipia County. This is according to stakeholders in both the health and human rights sector who have raised concern over alarming cases of teenage pregnancies in Laikipia. The stakeholders who spoke in Nanyuki during a 10-kilometer run organized by Binti Mwangaza, a community-based organization, pointed out that Laikipia being a pastoral area, young girls were further dropping out of school as they sought ways to access sanitary kits.
Today we are here for our 6th edition of the Binti Annual Run, which we usually do to promote or to end period stigma. And we are really thankful for all people who turned out here today. The participants, our sponsors, our partners, we really have.
I've come today as a father of girls to participate in the run because I believe in the cause of Binti Mwangaza to end period stigma and also provide mentorship for girls and have sustainable solutions in menstrual hygiene so that the menstrual hygiene is affordable to every child and it's a sustainable program.
Being a Kenyan, I understand the problems that girls go through, whereby we have girls missing school because of lack of sanitary towels. We also see young girls getting into early relationships, even having cases of early pregnancies because of lack of pads or sanitary towels. That's why I've come here to participate. Binti Run is an annual 10 kilometers walk or run that we do to support girls, especially in Laikipia.
The stakeholders are now calling for partnerships geared towards supporting women and girls-led initiatives aimed at eradicating period poverty stigma.
We are happy to partner with Binti because Binti, we have been doing a lot of work with her. The reason we come for the race because of to support the girl child. There are so many things that are happening to the girl child. For us coming together is just to come and show them that if we partner with so many people, there are so many things that we can do.
And we call to many more participants and other sponsors who would want to work with us on this program called this run. It's because we figured that we are based in Laikipia and we've realized that there is a lot of period stigma that goes on in mostly dealing with the pastoralists and the other communities that are around our county Laikipia, and that's why we try to make it more, to create so much awareness.
Meanwhile, according to Amref Health Africa, it estimates that 65% of women and girls can't afford sanitary pads in Kenya. The statistics also reveals that 2 out of 3 pad users in rural Kenya receive them from sexual partners, and 1 in 4 girls do not associate menstruation with pregnancy, hence putting them under greater risk. Alice Diana, Hope TV Newswatch.
And to some sporting action now, the Kenyan government has officially paid 1.6 billion shillings to the Confederation of African Football, securing the hosting rights for the 2025 African Nations Championship CHAN. This payment, confirmed by Sports Cabinet Secretary Salim Mvurya, paves the way for Kenya to co-host the tournament with Uganda and Tanzania from the 2nd to the 30th of August this year. The CHAN tournament, which features locally based players, is seen as a precursor to the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations, also jointly hosted by the three nations. Now, the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals kick off tonight with a thrilling double header that pits European giants against each other. In the first leg of the prestigious tournament, Arsenal welcome record 14-time champions Real Madrid to the Emirates Stadium in what promises to be a battle of tactical brilliance and youthful flair. At the same time, German heavyweights Bayern Munich face off against Italian titans Inter Milan at the Allianz Arena, a classic clash rich with history and ambition. Kickoff for both ties is at 10 p.m. East African time, with each side aiming to seize early momentum in the first leg of the quarterfinals. Well, with that, we come to the end of our news tonight. Many thanks to you for making time to watch Hope TV Newswatch. We really do appreciate the value of your time. On behalf of the amazing team that made this bulletin a success, have yourselves a blessed night. My good name is Kennedy Kimani, and assisting with the sign language interpretation tonight has been Boniface Moredi.